The circular economy is an economic development model that takes the efficient and cyclic utilization of resources as its core reduce, reuse, recycle as its basic principles, and low consumption, low emissions, and high efficiency as its basic characteristics. Today we will take you to Malaysia to explore the recycling methods of local companies. As a pillar industry in Malaysia, the palm oil industry produces about 8 million tons of waste annually, accounting for 12% of the country's total solid waste. In this context, Sam Darby Plantation, as an industry participant, has a reference value for its circular economy practice. The 100,000 hectares of plantations and supporting processing facilities operated by the company have realized the resource utilization of waste through technological transformation, providing a practical sample for the tropical agricultural industry. So how do these wastes achieve waste into treasure? Next, we will analyze its core technical path. Sam Darby uses a three-stage process of crushing, drying, granulation to process empty fruit bunches. Specifically, the EFB after picking is processed by aperture to a particle size of less than 5 cm, and the moisture content is reduced to below 12% by low temperature drying equipment, and finally made into biomass pellet fuel. This fuel replaces 30% of fossil energy. According to public data from the company, it reduces carbon dioxide emissions by 12,000 tons per year, which is equivalent to the carbon absorption of 60,000 rubber trees. In addition to empty fruit bunches, wastewater treatment in palm oil production is also critical for palm wastewater. Sam Darby applies anaerobic digestion technology to reduce the coal concentration from 50,000 mg below 500 mg. 50. The biogas generated during the treatment process is purified and used for energy supply, with a daily production capacity of 15,000 cubic meters, which can meet the hot water needs of 2,000 guest rooms. The system simultaneously realizes water resource recycling and energy regeneration, and meets the industrial wastewater discharge standards of the Malaysian Department of Environment. Though the effectiveness of technology application ultimately needs to be presented through quantified benefits, the following analysis is carried out from three aspects: economy, environment, and society. In terms of economics, the application of biomass fuels has enabled the company to save 8 million Malaysian ringgits in energy costs annually, accounting for 18% of total operating costs. At the same time, the sale of excess biomass fuels has created an additional income of 2 million Malaysian ringgits. Taking the ABC palm oil mill in Johor as an example, the application of similar technology has reduced energy costs by 15%, and the initial equipment investment of 500,000 Malaysian ringgits has been paid back within 2 years. In terms of environmental benefits, the 90% waste utilization rate has saved 4,000 acres of land from waste dumping. It is estimated that this practice reduces methane emissions by 336,000 tons per year. The greenhouse effect of methane is 28 times that of coal, which is equivalent to removing the same amount of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This data has been third-party certified by the Malaysian Green Technology Corporation (MGTC) and complies with the requirements of the National Circular Economy Policy Framework 2021 to 2023. In addition to the quantitative benefits, this practice also brings significant social benefits in the field of employment. 150 new circular economy-related jobs were created, of which 30% were technical positions. Sam Darby cooperated with local vocational colleges to carry out the waste management skills certification project, which increased the community employment rate by 9%. This talent training model was included in the Green Career Demonstration case by the Malaysian Ministry of Education. The realization of these benefits relies on replicable strategies. The following provides reference paths at the technical and policy levels for industry participants. For small and medium-sized palm oil mills with a daily processing capacity of less than 200 tons, we recommend the combination of small EFB crusher plus biogas micropower station. This configuration has been successfully applied in the ABC palm oil mill in Johor. It is a green energy path with assured investment payback period and high technical maturity. Its main advantages are that the initial investment is about $500,000. There is no need for large-scale transformation of the regional production line, and the entire system occupies a small area, which is convenient for flexible deployment in the factory. This solution uses empty fruit bunches, EFB, as raw materials, which are first crushed to smaller particle sizes by agriculture for subsequent fermentation. Treatment: the crushed EFB and palm waste water enter the anaerobic digester together, and biogas, mainly methane, is produced through natural bacteria. These methane gases are collected by the coal's floating cover system and introduced into the micro-biogas power generation equipment to provide hot water, steam, or electricity for the plant area. This system not only reduces greenhouse gas emissions, but also effectively utilizes the waste that regionally need to be treated, thus achieving a closed resource loop. In addition to the technology itself, policy support is also critical in promoting circular transformation. Malaysian industrial enterprises can apply for Mahajal Green Technology certification. After successful certification, they can receive a government subsidy of up to 30% for equipment purchase. In addition, if the factory connects excess electricity to the national renewable energy grid, it can sell electricity at official prices to further generate income, according to data released by the Malaysian Ministry of Energy in 2024. This technology plus policy dual will drive model can add an average of about 1.2 million Malaysian ringgits in additional revenue to enterprises each year. Circular economy is not just a technical term, but also a deep reflection of industrial civilization. In this contemporary era, the global landscape is marked by an intensifying scarcity of resources and an increasingly severe climate change crisis. The impacts of these challenges are felt far and wide, from dwindling natural reserves to more frequent and extreme weather events. In such a context, enterprises have transcended their traditional role as mere producers. They have now emerged as crucial responsible BRRs, shouldering the weight of environmental protection and social sustainability. Moreover, they are also the shapers of the future, with the power to influence the course of development for generations to come. Malaysia, in particular, is at a crucial juncture in its green transformation journey. The country has abundant natural resources and a growing manufacturing sector, but it also faces the challenges of environmental protection and sustainable development. The nation needs more pioneers who are willing to take the lead in green transformation. These pioneers will not only drive their own enterprises towards a more sustainable future, but also inspire and guide other industries to follow suit. Each of you, as decision makers in the industry, is the answer of this era. Your actions today will shape Malaysia's economic and environmental landscape tomorrow. By taking the initiative in green transformation, you are not only producing high-quality products in your factories, but also crafting a more sustainable and prosperous future for Malaysia and the world at large. So, let's act now and be the change we want to see.